Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. So we're just essentially bringing back our red purple Luffy. Got, I think, some changes. I can't remember. Forgive me. We're just trying. We worked on like Lord knows how many decks. Probably double digits. Just editing and updating and editing and updating, trying to really make sure we cover a lot for OP10. So the style of play in which we like when it comes to red purple Luffy is one of pump the leader, right? So we're ramping, we're trying to get to our dawn state as soon as possible so we can just chain any big drops. And for the most part, the best big drop or second best is Whitebeard. Now, it's debatable because Shanks. Now, what Shanks provides, that continuous minus 1,000 to the board, with your leader being 6k, is very strong. Because you can just imagine, right? If it makes it easier, just your leader is now 7k to all characters, right? You can just sit there and think of it that way, so it's easier to digest. Or you can, so that's Shanks, right? Or you can play 9Beard and have a Dawn open for, your, what you call it, your events. Because that is a big part of the play style when it comes to, well, we got a 2k. There it goes. That is a big part of Luffy, right? Is the events or any 6k leader. Respectfully, I think 6k leaders, the rule of thumb is how to maintain resource and to make sure you keep your events up, right? So yeah, for the most part, yeah. Any 6k leader, it's like, look at that crazy 8k swing. Any 6k leader is all about resource. So how do you maintain your resources on the higher end of the spectrum, and events that can basically help you just maintain your stability. So and I was gonna say one card. You always want to, the benefit is, you're playing one card to gain advantages. So you know what, I just thought about it because this is the okay. I'm kind of all over the place. So one of our strategies right now is to not only, we're always taking requests. That's going to be for any video, any meta, not any video, right? Any meta, we're going to take requests in regards to what leaders, what decks you want to see. But what we're doing is we're going to look at the meta, right? The Western meta, and see how things are conducting themselves and see like what leaders are really dominating and what leaders are just there. And we're gonna see if we can elevate the leaders that are just there. So essentially we're working at the bottom end of the meta and off meta decks, right? And anybody that makes a particular request, we will focus on the request. But yes, that's going to be our go-to to kind of really get the content out there. It's a combination of decks that are technically already meta, but they clearly are not going to win. They're not going to take the whole tournament. You're playing it because maybe you enjoy the deck. We'll see if we can push them up a tier, and that's how we'll work. We'll work our way down from there. So looking at some tournament results, red purple Luffy does show his face, but Doflamingo is like representing heavy, and I'm like, man, what happened to Blackbeard? Like, what happened to Blackbeard? Let's see, just some results, mind you, things is fresh, and I'm gonna stay on top of looking at some tournament results and see how it is. But I'm like, so surprised that there's such a heavy representation of Doflamingo. Not that the deck is, I don't think the deck is bad or anything, but I'm like, but these decks are really good too. Why is this so heavy? I was thinking affordability. I don't know, maybe. I mean, Doflamingo is so old, one of the first leaders. I'm sure people probably collected all those cards over time, and it was just easy to get the cards, the newer cards that came out that made the deck even better. That's my theory. So yeah, being that we already have, well, I kind of just quickly changed the topic, but yeah, that's my theory in terms of Doflamingo's representation. And anyway, in terms of the the decks of the buildings, ooh, decisions. I mean, I was thinking Nami, right? And because you also got your event, right? Or you could, yeah, do the 2K and then get rid of the searcher. You don't need that. There we go. Woo! Look at that, delicioso. Anyway, where's my brain at? Yeah, blockers are a bane when there's a 6K leader, and then you have to swing heavier, and then it just gets blocked, all that good stuff. So blockers are fantastic for 6K leaders. Anyway, take a small step back. Yeah, so we saw Luffy being represented in some tournament play, and it's like, hey, we technically made something that worked really well. Let's just update it, and that's kind of what we did. But I honestly forgot what we did. So forgive me. If I see it, I'll call it out. I'm like, oh, look, I think that's the change. I would imagine Sabo being in not the best position. I mean, we got healthy amounts of defense, blockers, events, and we can continue drawing cards, which is another thing. So we're good on that as well. We're gonna see more cards that's gonna essentially help us play this game. You know, if we end up getting another 9-beard or anything, that's gonna be a chore. So you know what? This is a moment to highlight the benefit of 10-drop Shanks. So you see where we already exhausted our buff from Yasop and exhausted our buff from Whitebeard. Well, 10-drop Shanks is just continuous. Oh, we chose to save our Bone Cray. So yeah, 10-drop Shanks is continuous. You're not going to lose out. It's like, yeah, you're going to be able to just keep it around, and that's it. It's always gonna keep benefiting the game for you. So yes, it is hyper interchangeable. You could definitely just interchange 9-drop and 10-drop. But be careful, because a lot of people, in my opinion, kind of make the mistake of flooding their decks with high drops, no counter. You know, keep in mind you're only playing one per turn. So especially if your build is like that, you want to make sure you can ramp fast. That way, at least you're in a decent place when you're just freaking playing one card per turn, because that's what's gonna happen when you just load this deck with nothing but high drops. I feel like if this was any other leader, the game would have been over already. But Sabo, with that self-sustain, he helps drag out a match. I feel like now matches are guaranteed 20 minutes or more. Yeah, I can't see them turning this around. Because we're 8K, we have room for an event, and depending on how we choose to play, you know, Gum Giant, I would probably discard Radical Beam, and then draw 2, see if we get some 2K counter, or even 1K counter, where, you know, we're 8K, and then leave Gatlin in hand. Do not discard Gatlin, leave Gatlin, and like I said, I'll probably discard Radical Beam, because we'll already have lost our Dawn count, or our active Dawn, I should say. We would have used our active Dawn, and then, you know, Gatlin would be the better card, because it don't need no Dawn, it just needs a card in your hand. So they're trying to just work some math. Essentially, they're going to need to put 1 on Ace, swing, put 3 on leader, buff, I think that's a Zoro, and then put some Dawn and swing. So on our end, we 100% blocking 2. So, and we got a life. We still got 1 more life. So yeah. We can definitely block 2 hands down without a thought. I'm sure we're going to draw some sort of counter power, and then we still got 1 life, so. So there's a benefit in taking the damage and then enticing them to just try to all in, because we'll gain more value off of our card. Oh, we chose to do that instead. Oh, I guess we really wanted to keep the life card then. We really protected that last life. And yeah, I think this is it. Ooh, that bites them. Yeah, because they keep the pump. So we got more value off of our bond clay. That's interesting to think of. Yeah, we ended up getting more value off of bond clay because of that. Well, we hate to see the whiff on Kid, but at least we got some defense immediately. We got 2 sources of ramp, but I promise you, Perona's going to take it off the board. Yeah, they're not going to leave that Zoro on the board. I already know. If they got a 2K, I'm sure they're going to drop it. Whoa! You were better off taking the first life. Like, what's going on? So, we want them to finish up all that down. Because, yes, this is what's going to happen. And we're going to try to protect that Zoro. Yep, 2K. There we go. That works out in our favor. So we have our bond clay. We have a target to swing on, so we don't even need to attach Dawn to Zoro, because we also have Nami. So I would attack with, if you want to get the most out of this, you can put a Dawn on Nami, attack character. Then you could put it down on Zoro, attack okay. Oh, I get it. Maybe we don't want them recycling the character. Oh, wait, no. Zoro gives us an active Dawn, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, being that they expelled so much of their hand, it's kind of over. I mean, they can keep trying to call back their, 2-drop blocker, and hopefully that does something for them. Well, hopefully for them, I should say, not for us. I don't know if they're trying to dig for something and just quickly set up for something. But yeah, they really depleted their hand in the early game. Yeah, that's respectable. Nice play. Best value off of a low drop. Yeah, we already ramped the whole turn. But we definitely need to start top decking some boss cards. Yo, there we go. And then the fun part is, oh wow, okay, so back to back. The fun part is we drop this, and next turn we can essentially, oh, that's value right there. We could just essentially just attach 2, swing, and then just pop, and just end up cleaning up their board completely. Now, it is smart to avoid getting rid of that weird penguin dog, because then, they'll bring it back. I'm sure they want to cycle all the way through to just get, whatever they're looking for, because that's essentially what the system is, trying to hurry up and find something, and then you recycle out of trash. Like whether you use is a hogback, you just essentially just whatever was in trash, no matter what the card is, throw the bark, put it in your hand, there you go. If it's a Gecko Warrior, guess what? Now you just, it's ridiculous. Oh wow. I mean, no value off of it, off of the I forgot that character's name, but no value off of the play. I hope we drop Yasop. There we go. Man, to see all those copies of Gum Gum Giant in our hand is nuts. Low key, I would take 1 life, and it might be scary, but low key, I'll take 1 life. And oh wow, we lost our Yasa. And what you call it? See if it's a card that's worth discarding. But yeah, we're 8,000 power right now. Unless you have the Dawn space. Oh wow. Oh, okay, they quit. Yeah, we was 100% gonna protect that. Like, you bugging. That was easily gonna get defended. All right, here we go. Shanks. Is this like? It can't be teacher versus protege, right? It's like more like, your idols, rivals, something like that. Because Shanks never took Luffy under his tutelage. He just gave him a hat, to my knowledge. Unless I'm wrong. Unless still somewhere something came out and it explained that Shanks taught Luffy a couple of tricks. I don't know. But to my knowledge, Luffy just really looked up to Shanks, idolized him, admired him. Got his arm taken away. Oh, it's funny, a plot hole that just got created when they introduced hockey. That's what's so funny about it. See, it made sense back then because obviously hockey wasn't a thing back then. And we're talking about under the context of Oda had to, when he thought of the hockey system, he's like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. So it just created plot holes. Now everybody's like, but how did Garp get slashed by I can't remember that dude's name now. I can't remember his name. That guy with the metal jaw and the axe for a hand. That guy. You're like, how did Garp get slashed by him? And then how did Shanks lose his arm? And I'm sure there's plenty of other plot holes that got created once you introduced hockey into the system. Oh no, we're supposed to use leader ability first. Oh wait, did we? Oh no, we still good. Okay. Are we? Well, the benefits of being a 6K leader is it almost cancels out Shanks' whole system. Yeah, we got defense. That's hilarious. I'll take. And then we can play our own Yasop. Can we use our leader ability? Any luck we can use our leader ability? So play Yasop, right? Before you attack. Play your Yasop. Oh! We're gonna try to figure out how to get around Lucky Roo. That's what's happening right now. Yup. I respect it. If you what the heck? Okay. I was gonna say, if you play the Nami blocker, get your new hand, and then start attacking, that might encourage him to block with Lucky Roo, pop your Nami blocker, and then you just put Yasop on the board. The other thing is to just, I guess, wait, like get your whole play out the way, get your attacks out the way, play Yasop, and end your turn. Because, at least you got that value. Oh, so we're just, okay, so we're gonna sacrifice Yasop. Because at this point, that's a lot of value. Block with Lucky Roo, pop Yasop. Yeah, we can chuck the Searcher. And nice to see it. So we got counter power. Yeah, we got counter power. We got 2K counter, we got 3K card, and we got Boncray. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Block. Nice block. This is interesting. Because we can either try to set up to where we can try to get that Shanks off the board. Because, that would be important. But if we... Wait! Oh my god. We could have at least just attacked first, popped the Don, then played Boncray. Got an active Don. Wait, what did I say? Did I say that right? Yeah, okay. And then one of the Dons would have been active. No, this is the same math, right? It doesn't matter? Yeah, I don't think it matters. Okay, I get it. Because the value's the same. Our leader would be 7K, Kid would be 7K. So in theory, it kind of doesn't matter who's going to be attacked. But what is happening right now, I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, we're going to keep the Don up just in case. But yeah, if they decide to start attacking Kid, then we might have what we need to protect Kid. But if Yasop attacks and does another -1, that's going to be very difficult for us. Okay, so we got options. Yeah. So we didn't want to see that, because clearly they're going to want to get Kid off the board. Damn, maybe we should just not swing with Kid. So, no, but then obviously our leader wouldn't be 7K right now. Yeah, it's too much to defend, because it's just going to be an attack. See, right now, if you let that happen, he only got one swing at... Oh, we're going for it. Oh my god. Protect. Can we technically do it again? Technically, yes. Would it be dangerous? Technically, yes. That's hilarious. Please let this next attack just go through. Oh, wait. I think I understand. Because we got Boncray on the board. Oh, my God. Oh, 2K, 1K, or just that? Okay, okay, it didn't matter. Oh, my God. And then that's it. Okay, right? That's it, right? Cool. Yo! You should remember your leader ability. Remember your leader ability. It's all I ask. Oh, we're -2,000. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And please, just remember that leader ability. That leader ability. Just remember that leader ability. So Boncray matches, but we are -2,000. So we need at least one Don on Boncray. But they got 2 cards in hand, so we're going to want to swing over that. Can you please remember your leader ability? I feel like we forgot the leader ability. But yeah, we need to take a Bon... Yeah, oh, swing 6K. So we're not playing no games. We don't want to see 2K. Your leader ability, because you can use the Don. I would use leader ability. Oh my god, he's not gonna... I would use leader ability, get the active Don. I don't recall seeing it. Am I bugging? Get the active Don, right? And then I'll use Sanji to attack Yasop, because now you're just -1,000. There it goes. That's crazy. All right, and we don't even get to draw a card. Oh my god, I'm triggered. Man, was not happy to see that, but clearly he knows he has to get the Bon Clay off the board. So unless no, it doesn't matter. They can't play like another rush because Shanks should be like the only rush card they're using. Yeah. So if they play Shanks, the best they can do is take 2 life cards from us. Or no. The best they can do is clear our board. Correction. That's interesting. Yo, how did... This is nuts. This is just absolutely nuts. So we're playing with no leader ability now. Completely forgot what this leader does. Okay, let's see what happens. We're allowed to activate blocker. We have 2k counter power in hand. But respectfully, if the Shanks player... Ooh. Yeah, I'm checking both those cards. Oh, we only need the one right because we're a 6k leader. Woo! Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to copy that yeah, there you go. And we copied it with no Don. That's hilarious. Did we do math? 4k pump and then yeah, you would need like a 2k. So that's not enough. I mean, the best would be a 2k, so that's not enough. And then swing for 16 because you don't have a trigger that summons a blocker or anything like that. The best outcome would be a trigger that minuses our strength by 3k. Well, that was a match. That was a match. G.